Thanks a Latte by Debbie Macomber. After a long trip on the East Coast, author Debbie Macomber had gotten up at 3 in the morning to catch her flight home. As she arrived at her gate, she noticed that the Starbucks had just opened. Right away a long line formed as caffeine-starved travelers sought relief. She patiently waited her turn for her favorite vanilla fat-free latte. She couldn't wait to get settled so she could just take that first sip. The anticipation is always half the pleasure. Coffee at last. She juggled her purse, her knitting bag, and her carry-on into the chair. While she was putting everything down, wouldn't you know it, the latte slipped from her hand and tumbled onto the carpet. The entire latte spilled out. First of all, it was highly embarrassing, as everyone at the gate stared in her direction. And second, she wasn't about to stand in line again. She'd been so incredibly clumsy. She wanted to kick herself for being so careless. Not feeling she could leave the mess, she picked up a thick wad of napkins. And, not wanting to expose her least favorite part of her anatomy, she did the next best thing. She papered the carpet with napkins and did a little dance, stomping on the covered area in an attempt to blot away the latte. Of course, all eyes in the gate area were watching her every move, and it wasn't just one gate area. There happened to be 3 gates packed full of people. When she had soaked up the liquid as best she could, Debbie picked up the cup and soppy napkins and put the whole mess in the garbage. She then sat down, trying to be invisible. As Debbie settled in and reached for her knitting, a businessman came by and said, "You know, I'm going to go get myself a cup of coffee. May I get you something?" What a generous gesture. "That's so nice. Here, let me pay you." She reached for her purse. He shook his head. "No, this is my good deed for the day." And he went and got her a latte. That simple act of kindness had a profound effect on Debbie. She was amazed that somebody would be that kind. She felt good about it all day. Since that time, Debbie has made the effort to practice doing a good deed every single day. What she's learned is that these random acts of kindness don't necessarily have to be big to make a difference.